We start this edition with the latest news from the accounting world. The South African Institute of Chartered Accountants issued a statement supporting the guiding principles and objectives of the National Health Insurance. These include the right to access, social solidarity, effectiveness, appropriateness, equity, affordability, and efficiency. However, the Accounting Institute is concerned with the lack of a detailed implementation plan to ensure the success of health reforms, while a lack of public information is another alarm bell. Mr. Yusuf Dukander, Project Director Financial Services at SAICA, said, "It is critical that everyone examines the shortcomings inherent in the Green Paper. The question is not whether or not NHI, but how to NHI. This query encompasses all the issues that arise from the guiding principles and objectives of the NHI." Mr. Gordon announced in the budget that 1 billion rand has been allocated for the NHI pilot projects and increasing primary healthcare visits. The money will be a conditional grant, and the pilot sites will focus on training the health managers, improving the existing health facilities, and the quality of primary healthcare. Dukander concluded that SAICA believes this is the step in the right direction that begins to address some of the shortcomings that came from the Green Paper, and that government will provide proper details and effort to ensure the NHI a success. The International Accounting Standards Board is expected to begin a comprehensive review of the international financial reporting standards for small and medium-sized entities during the last 6 months of this year. This review is expected to include a request for public comment on amendments that should be considered for a standard. As part of the review, the IASB will also consider incorporating the Q&As into the revised IFRS for SMEs. For this reason, the implementation group is not planning on issuing many, if any, additional Q&As before the start of the comprehensive review. Mr. Rory Voller, the Deputy Commissioner of the CIPC, issued a notice informing customers that in June 2011, the CIPC had communicated that it was waiving the lodging of financial statements on annual returns for the period 1 May 2011 to 31 March 2012, excluding financial statements for public and state-owned companies. The purpose of this notice is to inform members of the public that the waiver has now been extended until March 2013. Therefore, companies, excluding public and state-owned companies, are not required to lodge its financial statements with the CIPC for annual returns which becomes due from 1 April 2012 to 31 March 2013.